Hi guys, I'm Adam Wilborn from WhatCulture, joined by Adam Cleary from WhatCulture, and as you can probably guess, we are here in Las Vegas ahead of Double or Nothing, AEW's first major event as AEW, and we're here to give our predictions on Double or Nothing. How much are you looking forward to the event?
Before I start, can I just say that long haul fights make me really sinusy, so if I start doing this loads, not just because some dude's handed us a baggie in Vegas or anything,
just got
genuinely a cold.
We just got it.
I think it's going to be great, yeah. What was the question?
How excited are you for the show?
Really very excited, yeah. Not just because we're here in beautiful Las Vegas, but because it's a monumental night in professional wrestling, whatever happens.
Absolutely huge. Right, let's get on with it. Let's start on the pre-show. Here's Kip Sabian versus Sammy Guevara. Who have you got on there?
Well, the Cruiserweight Champion on a pre-show, as everyone's made the joke already. I would like to say that I've got Kip Sabian, because I really like Kip Sabian, but I don't think they're going to have... Yeah, I can't see him getting the win in that one.
No, I can't see a AAA Cruiserweight Champion losing on the pre-show. Especially because I think...
Look, it would put the cat amongst the pigeons, wouldn't it?
It would indeed. And also, having watched Being the Elite, I think everyone hates Sammy Guevara, so... Yeah, he'll probably win. Let's move on anyway to the Casino Battle Royale that everyone has been talking about. 21 man, of course, 4 groups of 5 wrestlers and then a Joker. Who do you think the Joker's going to be?
I think it's going to be a surprise. I don't think it's going to be anybody, because we've had most of the names announced already, but crucially not everybody. So I think the Joker's going to be a real wild card, if you will. And
the big names, just to cover off some of them, sorry to interrupt you there.
Yeah.
MJF, Sean Spears, Joey Janela, there's loads of
potential winners, you would say all of them, but I think this is, as we say, the first AEW event as AEW. The whole world is going to be watching. It's here, right here in Las Vegas. It's going to be monumental whatever happens, so I think they're going to try and do something with this, which is very much not the main event, but the centrepiece match of the whole night. And I just think if Jon Moxley's going to appear anywhere, he would be really good as the Joker in this.
I cannot believe you've done this. We are here, we're covering AEW, it's a monumental event, and you've said Jon Moxley of all people.
Yes.
We all know it's work, he's still working for the WWE. It's not going to be Jon Moxley, it's ridiculous. You've ruined the trip by saying that. Picking out some ridiculous names, some name out of absolutely nowhere, some huge symbols. It's as if AEW aren't big enough. He says Jon Moxley. I can't believe you've done this.
Who have you got?
CM Punk. Right, let's move on to the main card. And Phil is going to win as I butcher all these names. Aja Kong, Yuka Sakazaki and Emi Sakura versus Hikaru Shida, Riho and Ryo Mizunami.
Yes, look at you, professional. You didn't even flinch once.
Who have you got in that?
I actually haven't got a clue with this one. I'll hold my hands up on this and say they could throw this in any direction they want to. They can use it to sort of make somebody a bit of a name, because everybody coming into this match is probably not the kind of wrestling the majority of the AEW crowd will see before. I know a lot of people are going to be coming over from Japan and all the other territories, but regardless, this is quite an unknown quantity on the card, whereas everywhere else is he's done that, she's done that. This is kind of they can use this to do whatever they want. So I have no firm prediction.
Just 6, as Phil said, I think 6 Japanese female wrestlers kicking the crap out of each other. So we'll go for...
Can I use my one, the winner will be wrestling card that I use in every single prediction video? The winner will be wrestling.
I'll go for Aja Kong's team. Let's move on next to the other female multi-woman match. It's Britt Baker versus Nyla Rose versus Kylie Ray. I'm fairly certain you and I both agree that Kylie Ray is in this match to either eat the pin or take the submission. So who have you got out of Britt Baker or Nyla Rose?
That's possibly unfair, but I do still think Britt Baker's going to win this.
Yeah.
She sort of was the name that they got in for the women's division initially. She was the one they had on the press conference. She's the one who they're not necessarily throwing all the weight behind, but just certainly one of the bigger attractions in that female division. It would just be odd to see her lose. But then again, we saw her at WrestleMania against Tessa Blanchard. I was like, no way Britt Baker's losing this, not with AEW on the horizon. And then she got comfortably defeated by Tessa Blanchard. So I don't know. I think Britt Baker, but...
I'm going to go for Britt Baker.
Why don't you go for Kylie Ray? No, you say Kaylee Ray.
Yes.
Why don't you say Kylie Ray? Because then if it does come in, you look like a genius. Whereas if Britt Baker wins, it's the obvious choice.
I'll go Nyla.
Why don't you live a little?
I'll go Nyla
Put
Rose.
it all on black.
I'm going to go Nyla Rose. Best Friends versus Angelico and Jack Evans is next up on the cards. Of course, Chucky T and Trent Barretta, the Best Friends, versus Angelico and Jack Evans. This is going to be flippy.
Yeah, I think the Best Friends are going to win this. I've changed my mind 3 times on this.
We're biased because we've worked with Angelico.
We're biased because Angelico's a lovely, lovely guy with lovely, lovely hats and lovely strides and lovely moves. It's really Vegas here. It's getting very Vegas. I think Angelico.
You're going to go Angelico and Jack Evans?
Yes.
I'm going to go for Best Friends because I think the amount they've been covered on Being the Elite, I think they're going to be one of those ones that gets featured heavily.
I thought it was going to be some big dude, but it's just someone's drunk dad. It's amazing.
Right, let's move on next. To SoCal Uncensored versus Strong Hearts. Now, we are biased again in this one.
Yeah, Christopher Daniels doesn't lose. I don't think if Christopher Daniels doesn't want to lose. Christopher Daniels is an absolute machine, and I have him. I would put all my little poker chips in the Vegas theme. I put them all on Christopher Daniels here.
Best moonsault ever.
Best moonsault currently in wrestling. I don't know about ever.
Okay. I'm gonna go SU as well with that one. I love Frankie Kazarian on being the elite as well. So, right, let's move on to
Before
3.
you move on, do you think there's an argument to be made that we should possibly not be looking too far at like who's on being the elite for all this? Because a lot of the storylines they've done do kind of like hint towards obvious winners in these matches, but they don't want to do that, do they? They don't want to be obvious. So maybe there's a couple of. That is one of the ones that they could just chuck a spanner in.
Yeah,
that's I'm still going to say Christopher Daniels.
Very good one. I'm going to stick with Christopher Daniels and SoCal Uncensored for that one. Right, let's move on to.
That making you hungry?
Oh,
yeah,
yummy. Let's move on next to one of the most anticipated matches of the weekend. It is the Young Bucks versus the Lucha Bros. This could potentially be match of the night, couldn't it?
I think it's almost. No, I don't think it will be match of the night. It could be. You're right, though. It could be match of the night. But I think this could be the biggest surprise of the night. I think Young Bucks lose this.
I'm with you on this because I think. When you look at this card, and as much as you're using your sort of WWE booking mindset to think, what are they going to do?
That's exactly it.
You can't have WWE can, but I wouldn't suspect AEW are going to have all the guys who are in charge win all the matches, and certainly the guys who've been involved in setting all this up.
I think you look. Kenny's probably a shoe-in to win his match purely because of where they're going to go, like with the rest of the company from there.
Same with Cody.
Probably say Cody, unless they're planning on doing like 2 or 3 of those matches.
Yeah.
But you would say Cody's probably a lock-in to win. They can't. All the executive vice presidents can't win all the matches. That's really bad. That would come in with some very deserved criticism in my eyes.
Yeah.
Hey, we're in charge. Look, 1, 2, 3. So I think Lucha Bros.
I think so too. I think the AAA tag team titles are going to be on the line for this one, and I think they're going to be so many super kicks, so many brutal looking pile drivers and things.
Even just taking it away from a booking perspective, you want to be able to say to talent in the future, look, we have no ego about this. Come in, work us in AEW, and we'll put you over.
Either way, yet again, I'm excited to see Zero Miedo live.
Yes.
I love watching him wrestle.
Your little mate.
Right, let's move on to a match that actually isn't on the card, but we're suspecting it probably will be. Of course, it was going to be Hangman Page versus Pac. That didn't happen in the end with issues with Pac getting into the country, but we still think he's going to wrestle.
We think it's too much of a waste given how hot a property is at the minute to not have Hangman Page on the card in some capacity. Who it will be, I don't know. We've had a few people throw their name into the ring, haven't we?
Tam has challenged him on Twitter.
That's just what Tama does, isn't it, though? We just like, oh, hey, please, like, pay me attention on the internet, please.
Is he going to be here this weekend?
Absolutely not. He wouldn't dare show up within 100 yards of any of the WhatCulture boys. He's learnt his lesson.
Moxley's name has been linked with this match as well.
It'd be another good place to put him. That would also be a very good match, but I just think wild card, innit? Like, you really want to throw. I know it's a joke card, but you kind of want to say wild card.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would like to see Joey Ryan.
Yeah, I think as a callback to All In, I'm going to go with Joey Ryan on that one. And who do you think goes over?
Page.
You think Page wins this one? Yeah, evens it out maybe. Yeah. Goes to a future one. I like that one. I'm going to go Joey Ryan for it though, because I just bloody love Joey Ryan and his penis. Cody versus Dustin next. Again, this, like you say, this seems straightforward. It looks like Cody should just, win this match.
I would like to see a series of these though, because that's the one thing we didn't get with the Goldust Stardust thing, where they gave us that one match and it was a dreadful roll-up finish. It was like, that's that over now.
Yeah,
that's that over. And everyone's like, what? Like, WrestleMania's in a month. That's it. It's over, is it? I'm like, yep, that's it. It's over. I'd like them to do a series of these. Because, I mean, at the minute, Cody's going into being like, look, I want to wrestle my brother. Not because he's my brother, because I want to bury the Attitude Era. And that just seems flimsy to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the stakes aren't really there for how good they could be for two brothers wrestling each other for all this time. So I would like Dustin to win this and then set up another match later down the line. That's what I'd like.
They're kind of both going into it as faces. I know Cody sort of teases a little bit of heelish quality sometimes, but if you've got a proper heel turn in this match, then that could lead to more matches.
It could. That's what I'd like.
But I'm going to go... Yeah, I'll go with Cody for this one. And let's move on finally to the main event of the evening. Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega. Now, of course, the winner of this will face the winner of the Casino Battle Royale to be crowned the first AEW World Champion. And who have you got for this one?
I've got Kenny Omega, but again with the same kind of mindset that they could easily just like flip it on its head.
I'm torn on this one. I've been reading the predictions for this one. I came here thinking, well, it's obviously going to be Kenny Omega. Obviously, you put Kenny Omega in your first ever world title match against someone like a Jon Moxley or a CM Punk, and you get all the headlines. But
at the same
this
time,
is Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
So to make things interesting,
you're going to say Chris Jericho. I'll say Chris Jericho. I'm over Chris Jericho, man.
You
go Kenny Omega.
I'll go Kenny Omega.
You've got his
you go Chris Jericho.
Not on your head, though.
Thanks very much for that. Anyway, this has been our Double or Nothing predictions. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And you can let us know your predictions on Twitter at WhatCultureWWE. We are going to be here all week long. We've got we have got a live podcast tomorrow if you're here. So pop along and see us at the Tuscany
The
Tuscany Sweets
Starcast.
Casino. We're going to be around at Starcast filming loads and loads of videos. We'll be doing a What Went Down. We'll be talking all about what's happening. We'll be chatting to fans as well and talking about the excitement, the buzz around AEW. But for now, Mike, thanks to Adam Cleary. Thank you for watching.
Welcome.
And we will see you soon. Should we go gamble?
Should we go gamble?
Yeah.